Alright, and we're back. Gonna be doing the metalhead nest. If you go in that water, you die instantly. It's like a no bullshit, okay? Okay, here we go. So this is probably the hardest part in the game, to an extent. I don't think it's as bad as it could be. So you see these guys right here, they die in one hit, right? So you're like, okay, that's not too bad. But they jump all over the fucking place and they can land on you really easy. And I am already missing one piece of health, so this is really fucking spooky. I think I might... Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, and these things right here, they have a shitload of health, and they actually shoot at you. But you can stun lock them and stop them from shooting if you bump into them with anything, so... They are pretty... Well, I'd still say they're dangerous, but they're not as dangerous as they should be if you do it correctly. And you're as cool as me, so... you can only go back here... Probably through out of bounding, I'm guessing, but no, this is the only way to get here. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to mom spaghetti, okay? And if I miss any orbs, please don't yell at me, because I'm not... I don't think I've ever gotten every single orb in the game. Because, truth be told, a lot of them are really fucking awful and hard to find. And the fact that you can't even go back for them, yeah, that's not really good design. I didn't make this game, so... If I'd change one thing, it would be that. And add eco, because eco was cool. I know there's dark eco. I'm not that dumb. But I wish you could use other ones, and then, like, that just, to me, is much more fun. It adds a lot more variety to it. You can say, well, they weren't that varied in the beginning on the first game, but I don't think it was that bad. So, yeah, those spider butterfly things, I don't know what they're called. You know, you can probably find all the names for these things on the wiki, but I really don't care enough. I've actually glanced at it to just see some, like, if there was anybody that figured out how to break the game and, like, do weird shit like I used to do. Some things I could find, like that, well, there's the test we get to show later, but hey, I'm gonna turn the subtitles off here so I can get the thumbnail image as well.
There isn't much hope. With the shield wall destroyed, it's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
So yeah, that was the, cutscene they'd show for all the, like, trailers for it, I'm pretty sure. That was my first time seeing Jack speak, and I think I shit my pants. So... Oh god, I thought I got stuck, and I fucking screamed a little inside. So yeah, that one's behind the big gun. Not the big fucking gun. This is a T-rated game, okay? Can't say that. I can see that orb from over here, and I'm pretty sure I didn't miss it. So... Did I? Alright. You know me. Rawr, rawr, you know me. If you've been ever curious of where I keep getting that from, it's from Middle-earth by Lifeseeker. Like, 99% of my favorite dumb jokes I say on here are from. But the line is actually from The Hobbit. It's when, Smaug asks, like, Bilbo something, and he goes, "You know me." Like, that's what he's saying in that line. See, the fact that I actually know the context to it, I feel like gives it some better understanding as to why it's funny. Because he's like, "You know me." I like that in general, it's really funny. He also says one of my favorite lines in a movie, which is, "Lake men!" I can't do it because he screams it at like the top of his lungs, and it's really funny. Burglar. Burglar! And then, like, he just does this... Because they couldn't come up with a stock, like, scream sound effect for a dragon, they just had the voice actor go, when he's, like, attacking the lake city. It's really fucking funny, and it's always got me every time. I don't care how much I love that movie. Whenever I hear that scene, I crack up, because it is genuinely funny. I don't know. We've established over the long time here on YouTube with me that I'm not exactly the most sophisticated person ever, and holy shit, when I saw these things right here, I think I about peed myself. I thought that was so cool. But, you know, we have other things to do right now other than stare at Mumakil looking motherfuckers, okay? We got a big bad boy to kill. Oh, come on, get out of here. So that thing I don't think you can actually kill. And, I mean, you can hit it and it does shit, but I don't think you can actually kill these things. And if you can, I don't think how much ammo you're going to put into it's probably going to be worth your time. So there's one orb up here. I think there's the chassis orb up here. I'm dead serious. That shit, like, drove me insane when I was a kid. It, like, genuinely bugged me, and I was not a huge fan of it. I honestly forgot about it till I was doing the test playthrough. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this bullshit, and I actually looked and I found it instantly without even trying, because I was like, oh yeah, this game's awful when it comes to hiding things from you. But hey, it gave you a reason to explore. I mean, modern games still do that to an extent. Is there anything over here? I didn't think there was. The only one I could remember for sure was that gun one and chassis one without thinking. So, yeah, you do not want to tangle with the fucking elephant man, okay? They look really cool, but please, ladies, hold your orgasms. You don't need to be near that thing. I think these guys also show up. Not the elephant things, but the, like the jumpy bastards. See that one? I remember that was there because I was a kid and it pissed me off so much when I looked for it. So, anywho, yeah, these jumpy bastards, I think they show up in Jak 3. I could be wrong. It's, like I always say, it's been a very long time since I've actually played Jak 3 because it's a game that I feel like is longer than I actually remember it being, and oh god. You do not want to take a hit here. It's really shitty. I mean, I should probably have used the Vulcan Fury, but you know what? I ain't got time for that. Can I please get 100 so I can show it off at the end of the game? That'd be great. I mean, I'll still do post-game shit, but like, I mean, come on, man. Oh, you thought I was gonna die, didn't you? You thought, oh, fucking dum-dum... Fuck you. You thought, oh, dum-dum Seth here is gonna fucking fall in the dark eco like a dum-dum, right? Well, guess what, smart guy? I didn't die, now did I? I'm too fucking cool to get killed in this game. I've only died a handful of times, realistically. You can't only die one time in real life, but you know what? In Jak and Daxter, you can die a bajillion times. This is just a fucking awful situation all around. And if I get hit, by the way, I'll just drop in this eco in like a second. So I choose not to do that out of principle, probably. These things scared me, though, when I was a kid, because they look like spiders, and since I was so fucking scared of spiders back then, I just didn't like this. It really made me uneasy. And yeah, we're not even close to the half... Actually, yeah, we're about halfway there. Hello, boys. They only take one bullet to kill as well. But hey, the Vulcan Fury is pretty damn sick. I always say it's probably the best weapon in the game. Peacemaker's cool out of principle, but that one's cool because it's just... I love the little wind-up to it. I like the sound it makes. Yeah, I didn't think there was an orb in here. I'm thinking of something in Jak 3, I'm pretty sure. Because you do something like this in Jak 3. But yeah, this is also the first introduction of what the Wasteland would look like. And, look at that thing. I fucking love that thing. I don't know what they're actually called, but they're just so fucking cool. I mean, that thing looks bigger than the actual Metalhead leader, honestly, but you know what? That thing's still pretty cool. I mean, there's actually way bigger Metalheads in 3. Like the dino ones that go... I love that fucking... That, when I was a kid, gave me the chills. Because it's actually really cool. Yay! I got enough to get what I was looking for. So... Cool, we actually can afford Darkjack upgrade number 4, which is... Giant Darkjack! I obviously can't do unlimited Darkjack. That takes, I think, 100 and... You probably thought I was gonna die again, didn't you? Seth knows better, right? But yeah, like, that takes a long time to do. But maybe I'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out, okay? I could do it on the other profile, because I think I actually have Unlimited Darkjack on that one, but I don't really care enough. It's not that important. I mean, I'll still show it off later, but, you know. So, there's no real point in killing and getting Metalhead Skull Gems anymore. They're basically just, you know, whatever. But I do like the design of this area. It's really fucking cool. You can see why they're so dangerous, because they could take over an entire area. This is why I say Metalheads are actually kind of an interesting monster. Like, they are basically just insects with, like, metal attached to them, and yeah, that's a little lazy, I guess, but it just reminds me a lot of Zen as well. It's like the tentacle creatures in Zen. And this whole thing is just weird, and I like it. I'll always say, Jak 2 has a really cool visual aesthetic. Like, this is very Geigery right here. I like it. There's very little I don't like about the design in this game.
Finally, you've decided to join us, and you brought the Precursor stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
Oh, but this child is such a part of this. Such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak. And this place, this is where you began. In the future.
But how?
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the Precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last Precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last Precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the Precursor Stone.
Not for long.
And that's how it starts. So, Core really isn't that hard to kill. As you can see, I'm absolutely just laying the fucking smackdown on him right now. Versus Raw, okay, 2010. God damn, I need to play a little bit more cautiously. Alright, phase 2 time. Oh god, don't fucking die here, Jesus Christ. He adds the guys in the mix too. I do not want to take any more damage than I already have taken. Because his last form is actually a lot harder than it looks, too. No! I don't want to stop moving, Jesus Christ! He only shoots 2 times, I think, in this phase. I think the third phase he might shoot 3 times, but I think it's still just 2. Ooh! I love that dumb noise. Yeah, that did a pretty good chunk of damage to him. Oh, that's bullshit. I didn't even see him. Oh, whatever. Fucking bitch slap me. I see what I care. Yeah, that's what I thought. Third phase. So he's not very difficult, but I still don't want to fucking die here. Yeah, he does his little bitch slap, too. Emphasis on bitch. And that is a pretty fucking big hitbox, so don't fuck around, okay? I don't like not seeing where he's at, honestly. And he's dead. He does have a very lame death, I will also add.
Oh man, a precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jack here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grubroots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell.
Thanks, Amos. Without you,
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
no. I do remember the light.
Your transport is ready, milady.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
10 hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. I mean,
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
not likely.
Welcome to the Naughty-Otzel, the hippest, happiest joint in town. Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
Ah! A metalhead!
Sid!
Sid! I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history, and somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The rift ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Ma when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yakkow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mar someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh no, I am done with adventures. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
You never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now.
Why, you little shot! Why, you? That's on my beak! That's on my beak!
Watch your
Don't
pet.
touch it!
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.
How do you go for realism? An elephant with blue eyes. So, we'll do one more thing before I start doing post-game stuff. Probably in some other day. I've got a lot of stuff to still do at, like, home and everything like that. Because, yeah, I mean, not having water for, like, half of 2 days really set me back in terms of my own, like, planning and stuff. But yeah, that was basically Jak 2. I mean, what can I say? It's really one of my favorite games ever made. I'd argue to say that it's probably the last good game for, like, the Jak series, because 3 is kind of... Well, maybe my opinion will change, but I've always thought Jak 3 was never as good as Jak 2. It adds a lot of cool shit, but it just keeps doing that thing where it keeps adding and adding and adding and adding. And you don't really get to enjoy the features fully, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's still a really good game. I don't think there's objectively a bad game in this series. Even Jak X Racing is apparently a pretty solid game. I really don't have any interest in buying it, but you know, if I've been playing this game for 20 years and I can autopilot through most of the entire game, even the most frustratingly difficult shit, by the way, I still have 1 hit left, go figure. How much Dark Eco do I have? Almost full. You know what? I'll show it off. I'll make a save state when I get it too. That way we can explain this, because I just love doing this because it's such a fucking dumb thing that I know how to do. Okay. So forgive me if this video goes on longer than normal, but so what I'm gonna do is technically game breaking, and I don't think that it actually works in the newer versions of the game. I'm not really sure if it works in HD or, you know, the PS4 releases, whatever. I don't know, and I really don't care to find out. But yeah, not much really changes post-game. I can actually show you what happens when we do post-game. So if we go here, you can see we have all these little doers all over the map. And there's not just one, there's actually like stacks of those missions inside each one of those sometimes. So there's lots of stuff that we can still do. At one point in time I have finished every side mission numerous times, but I don't know. We'll see. If you guys really want me to do that, I'll do it. But as it stands right now, I'm gonna need a break, because I just finished this game in 2 sessions. I normally would finish it in just 1 playthrough, as in like just sitting here constantly, but we'll see. We'll see. Unless you guys really want me to.
Evil are converging. Only by destroying their leader will we ever know true peace. All will be made clear to you as the ending gives birth to the beginning in the great circle of time. The last dark power is yours.
Okay, you ready for this? Check this shit out. Alright? If I can get in front of something... Oh my god. It makes your hitbox really big, but you can see what I mean. You can just throw people around and shit. So, let's go ahead and do... Get out of my life, Dad! So, how much Dark Eco do I have? It doesn't take me long to refill it. So, what we want to do is we want to go to the... You know what? I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut right here, because this is going to take a while. So I'm going to cut right... Actually, nah, fuck it. I'll just keep it in this one video. So we need to get back to the slum exit thing here, which I believe is over this away. Am I correct in saying that? Yeah, I can see the thing on my map. So... This is, like I said, you're not supposed to be able to do this. I was going to turn this into a separate video, like when I did the tower climbing thing in Shadow of the Colossus, but nah. We have save states, we can do this. So I think this is just Dark Eco, right? Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to cut and then add it in, hang on. Okay, so we got our Dark Eco back. Now you can see that I have 41 skull gems. That's because once you do this into post-game, I've said before, you actually have the like metalhead gems respawn, so you can get that final ability. I don't know, or it's just for fun. Who knows? So, I'm going to drop a save state. because this is pretty hard to do, and I actually haven't done this in almost at least a decade, but I know what I'm doing, so I'll demonstrate. We'll just drop it again. Hang on. So this is what happens if we go too far out, right? We all pretty much know this. Right, let's go ahead and reload our doodad. So, if I do this, let's see if I can still do it. I don't think I did it. No, I did it. I killed it. I killed it! Told you I knew how to do that. Oh my god, I haven't done that in over a decade of my life, and I still know how to do that. So I'll show you guys what's actually out here. It's kind of cool. You can't go out there, I don't think, right? I don't think that has collision. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh no, it does. Not very much, but oh no, it has full collision. Holy shit. I didn't know that. I know for a fact yeah. You die if you go too far out, but there's nothing that crazy out here. Like, there's obviously the orb over there that I already picked up, but there's nothing over here. I'm pretty sure this has full collision because it should be a carbon copy of the other thing. So, yeah, there's nothing really crazy out here, but I mean, if you ever were like, how did Seth figure this out? Oh shit, now I'm actually stuck. This is another problem that can happen. If you ever get stuck in Classic Jack, you can just reset the mission, I'm pretty sure. But as far as like emulator goes, just do what I just did. I don't know how much of this has detail. I'm actually curious. I never really fucked about too much with it. I think this is that's the hard limit of how far you can go out there. But it's cool that they even, like, I don't know why they let you do that. I think you can do it in any area in the game, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it's still really cool that I figured that out without the internet. I might have figured it out without the internet, I'm not sure. I don't know, actually. I want to say I didn't, but I feel like I did. I don't know. It's still cool. But yeah, either way, that's how you kill the security robot. You're not supposed to be able to do that. I don't think there's anything over here. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Because I played this game for 20 fucking years, and I don't think there's anything on this thing. Nope. But it does have full collision, which is pretty cool. So, with that, I wish I could just sit still on the jetboard here. But with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.